this is Dr. Alexis from Nutrition, Health, and Wellness. And I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to just tell you a personal story. It's half personal story and half something that happens in the clinic. Occasionally, I get asked about why certain things happen and how clients can kind of recover from certain habits. That's what the example is. We're going to talk about nail biting. I have been a horrible, self-confessed nail biter for nearly all of my life. Ugh, I hate saying that because I'm an adult now. And like I full commit 100% to my nail biting. So like down to like really low and gross. Like I'm embarrassed, but I actually got asked this question because a client of mine, their child was starting to do nail biting, and they mentioned that they did it too. And when I thought about it, I actually realized that I get a lot of people asking me about nail biting and are there solutions to help resolve it. So I actually thought about it a little bit more. And one of the key things that we do at Renutrition is use our system of root cause mapping to establish a goal. So like stop nail biting and then figure out what the body experiences are along the course of the life that have led to that habit that you can't get rid of. So I kind of did it on myself. Basically, I knew I wanted to be like 100% free of nail biting and never do it again. And so I started kind of using our same system of muscle testing and sensory testing to figure out, well, why did I start biting my nails in the first place? Turns out, and it made total sense after I thought about it, yes, there was a component of nervousness and a couple of like emotional things that happened when I was a child. And that's totally valid and true that there are emotional components to like that nervous habit of nail biting. What surprised me and what I didn't know was that there was actually a very physical perspective, and that was actually the larger issue, which is why I never stopped. For me, it was rooted in an unresolved bacterial infection. And when we work with our clients, we often talk about detox pathways or the ways that the body clears toxins from the body. And hair, skin, and nails is one of them. So brittle nails, thin nails, nails that peel, and things like that are often indicative of underlying issues and then difficulty using the nail pathway to clear those issues. So in a weird way, I was actually using like the nail biting to try to get infection out of my system, which was crazy, but you know, crazy happens here. In terms of what I mean by that is sometimes like the explanations or the reasons that we find for things are different than what we expected, but then they make sense at the end. Or there are sometimes things that we're not quite thinking of, but again, they connect the body in ways that you don't always think, so they end up making sense. So yeah, sometimes it gets crazy. So anyway, we narrowed down for me that the bacterial infection was mostly concentrated in my lymphatic fluid and the ends of your lymph vessels in pretty much in like your hand finger area. And that was one of my body's ways to try to rid itself of infection. So the cool thing was that once we made a map for that for myself, I think it was like a week, maybe 10 days of working on the regimen that came out of that map to resolve the bacterial infection, and like cold turkey stopped biting my nails. And I work with clients like all day, and I still get surprised when the same principles that I use for my clients work on myself. I don't know why I do. I probably shouldn't be, but it was really surprising. It was encouraging because it really strengthens my confidence in knowing that I'm on the right track for helping the clients who we see here. But then it was also cool because it actually did help me. And it's been over 100 days. And when I say that I've tried everything under the sun to try to stop biting my nails, I've tried everything. And yeah, it's been over 100 days. And I know you can't really see here, but yeah, what you don't see is that I have like nicely formed cuticles, and I actually have a thin nail on the top of every finger. I obviously keep them very short because of the work that we do with our clients, but I have a nail on every finger, and that's like amazing. I will say I was around a friend of mine who wasn't doing quite well, and I did pick up a little bug from them. And in that week that I kind of upped my regimen to kind of protect myself and kick that ickiness out, yes, they did kind of split a little bit, which was, again, crazy, but it made sense as to why it was happening. So I just want to jump on and say, one, yeah, things are possible. The things, the habits that you don't think that you can ever break, or the things that you'll never find an answer to, we're finding them. And I'm excited that it works for me. I'm excited that it works for my clients. And if you think that it can't work for you, anything is possible. Like, one of the big words that we use here at Renutrition is possibilities. So, got questions? Yeah, hit us up. We're always more than happy to help in any way that we can. Good luck to you on your healing journey. Keep tuning in, keep an eye on us. We're constantly posting videos about our work and educating our clients and the world on making stronger connections between the body, how it functions, what happens when it's not feeling its best, and the things that you can do to feel better. So stay safe, stay well, take care.